In the vast corridors of time, where the ancient world still whispers its wisdom, we find ourselves standing on the precipice of an enduring truth. A truth held firm by the Stoics, those ancient sentinels of reason who gazed into the abyss of human suffering and emerged with a philosophy that transcends the ages. In their teachings, we uncover the techniques to elevate our minds, to sharpen our intellect, and to forge an unbreakable will. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, and Epictetus, the freed slave who became a sage, left us a blueprint, not merely to survive the world's storms, but to rise above them. In the pursuit of intelligence, we often seek outward means, books, lectures, debates. Yet the Stoics remind us that true intelligence is not a mere accumulation of knowledge, but the mastery of our inner world. It begins with a relentless self-examination, a practice advocated by Epictetus. He instructs us to first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This is not a passive reflection, but an active discipline, a continuous dialogue with oneself, where we sift through our thoughts, discard the trivial, and hold fast to what is essential. To increase our intelligence, we must first recognize the impediments within, our passions, our fears, our unexamined desires. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, urges us to be like the promontory against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. This is the essence of Stoic resilience, where we train our minds to remain unshaken amidst turmoil, to let the waves of distraction and emotion crash upon us without disturbing our focus. But this resilience is not a cold detachment. It is the foundation of clarity, the kind that allows us to see the world as it is, without the distortions of anger, greed, or fear. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If we allow ourselves to be consumed by destructive emotions, our intellect becomes clouded, our decisions flawed. To truly increase our intelligence, we must cultivate a calm and rational mind, one that reflects the world accurately and responds with wisdom. This path, however, is not walked alone. The Stoics teach us that we are part of a greater whole, a single body of humanity. Our thoughts, our actions, our very being is interconnected with those around us. In this, there lies a profound responsibility to use our intelligence not merely for personal gain, but for the benefit of all. Epictetus, in his discourses, implores us to conduct yourself in all matters, great and small, in accordance with the laws of nature. This means living in harmony with reason, with the universal order, and with each other. We are called to be more than mere thinkers. We are called to be doers. To increase our intelligence is to engage with the world, to test our understanding in the crucible of life's challenges, and to emerge wiser and stronger. The Stoics do not promise an easy path, but they offer us a path worth walking, a path that leads not only to greater intelligence, but to a life of purpose and meaning. In this journey, let us remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle, every challenge, every hardship is an opportunity to sharpen our minds, to deepen our understanding, and to grow in wisdom. We are not defined by what happens to us, but by how we respond. And in that response lies the true measure of our intelligence. As we walk this path together, let us be guided by the principles of Stoicism. Let us cultivate self-control, fortitude, and above all, a love for truth. For it is in the pursuit of truth, in the relentless honing of our minds, that we will find not only intelligence, but the strength to overcome any obstacle and the wisdom to lead a life of virtue. The journey is long, the challenges many, but with the teachings of the Stoics as our compass, we will not falter. Together we will rise, and in rising, we will discover the true power of the mind, the power to transform ourselves and the world around us.